Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our weekly press conference. We have two topics for today, the National Hispanic Heritage Month and Fiesta on the Square. But before we begin, today's September 11th, and this is the 24th anniversary of the terrorist attack on the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and Flight 93. I'd like to ask just for a moment of silence to honor the victims of that attack and the first responders who answered the call of duty that day. I know that on that day we had 2,977 people killed by this protest. Thank you very much for taking a moment for that. Now, we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month each year from September 15th to October 15th, and we do that to recognize the achievements and contributions of Hispanic American champions who have inspired others to achieve success. Our country began Hispanic Heritage Week in 1968 when President Lyndon Johnson under him, and it was expanded by President Ronald Reagan in 1988 to cover a 30-day period. It was enacted into law on August 17, 1988. The theme for 2025 is Honoring the Past, Inspiring the Future. National Hispanic Heritage Month traditionally honors the cultures and contributions of both Hispanic and Latino Americans as we celebrate the heritage rooted in our Latin American countries. To recognize this month, I will now read the following proclamation. It's in honor of the Hispanic Heritage Month. Whereas the City of Erie promotes and fosters all rich cultural diversity where every individual is valued for the unique talents, skills, and perspectives that they possess. Whereas Hispanic Heritage Month showcases the cultures of our Hispanic and Latin residents and coincides with Independence Day celebrations in the Latin American nations. Whereas the City of Erie has a deep history of welcoming new arrivals from all over the world, Hispanic Heritage Month recognizes the achievements and contributions of our local Hispanic and Latin Americans who are bridge builders and an inspiration to many, many of us. Whereas our Hispanic and Latina residents have enhanced and shaped our community with their multi-ethnic, multicultural customs and traditions, adding to the story of our region. Whereas the mission of the Erie Latino Leadership Association, ELLA for short, is to enhance and promote cultural, civic, professional, and business opportunities within the Latin American communities of Erie County. The reason for the Mayor's Hispanic Latina Advisory Council, again that's HLAC for short, is to provide opportunities that empower our communities and celebrate our rich cultural heritage. The members of ELA and HELAC have come together and work incredibly hard these last 3 years to convene the various communities for our celebration of Hispanic and Latin culture. We thank the following for their role in creating the third annual Fiesta on the Square: Diego Andujar, Maria Colon Gonzalez, Brandy Cortez, Maria Cota Robles, Eddie Ocasio, Maria Ortiz, Alicia Perez, Celio Prachek, Jonathan Robles, Jacqueline Santiago, Juan Santiago, and Mary Santiago, and Sarah Shinsky. So now therefore I, Joseph V. Schember, Mayor of the City of Erie, hereby proclaim that September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. I urge all residents to celebrate our Hispanic and Latina cultures by attending the Fiesta on the Square, which takes place this Saturday, September 13th, from 12 to 7 p.m. right across the street here in Perry Square. We are very honored to have many members of both HELAC and ELA here with us today. To introduce them, I would first like to invite Brandy Cortez, charter member of the Mayor's Hispanic Latina Advisory Council, to introduce the members of the council. Brandy, the floor is now yours. Sure.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you, Mayor. Not everybody could be here today, but we'd like to recognize the current members of the Hispanic Latinx Advisory Council. I do have a list here, but I want to start first with the folks that are actually present. First of all, we have Gloria, and if you could stand, we appreciate it. Gloria Cota Robelis, and then we've got Eddie Ocasio. We got Maria Ortiz. We have Cielo Prishak. We have Jonathan Robelis. We have Mary Santiago, and we have Sarah Shinsky. We also would like to recognize the folks that could not be here with us: Diego Andujar, Vanessa Belin, Maria Colon Gonzalez, and Alicia Perez, Jacqueline Santiago, and I think I got everybody there. So again, would definitely like to thank all of these folks for volunteering their time and being part of this Mayor's Hispanic Latinx Advisory Council. I would definitely like to thank the mayor and his team, Renee, Kat, Monica, Kyle, Margie, everybody that's been part here of the city. I think people forget and do not realize that this group of folks are the founding members of the Hispanic Latinx Advisory Council, which has never existed in the history of the city of Erie. And again, these are all members who take their time, they volunteer, they take away from their families, their jobs, et cetera, so that they could provide feedback to support the city, hopefully moving on as well. And all of us would not be here today if it wasn't for the mayor and his team. So I want to thank all of you. And I know you guys are humble, and I'm telling you, these are the humble people, but again, they do it, volunteer their time to try to help and provide more information to the city. We couldn't do it if the mayor hadn't allowed us to do that. So again, I thank all of you. And I'd like to introduce Eddie Ocasio, who is a founding member of Erie Latino Leadership Association.
Hello, everybody. So over the last year, in an effort to reinvigorate Ella, we have invited several members to join our board. And the current membership is as follows. If I say your name, can you please stand up? Diego Andujar, Vanessa Belén, Marie Colon Gonzalez, Brandy Cortez, Gloria Cota Robles, myself, Eddie Ocasio, Cielo Prishak, Juan Santiago, Mary Santiago, and Sarah Shinsky. Now, let's get to this Saturday's performance, because a fiesta without music is nothing. So we're gonna start at noon with DJ Sands, and he's gonna be bringing all the Latin hits all day long. And then at 12:30, we'll have some welcoming remarks. At 1 o'clock, we're gonna have Homeboy Music with Eric Gonzalo. He's a local talent. He's gonna be bringing cumbia tropical. At 2 o'clock, another local talent, Alex Baby. He's gonna be bringing reggaeton and hip hop. At 3 p.m., another local band, Mambo. They're going to be bringing Latin jazz, Latin rock, and merengue. At 4:30, out of Cleveland, Ohio, we're going to have Iram Martinez, and he's going to be playing música típica de Puerto Rico. And that's just the typical music out of Puerto Rico. And then we're going to conclude the fiesta with a band out of Buffalo, New York, La Crema. That's going to be at 6 p.m. They're going to be bringing merengue, bachata, and salsa music. All we need is you guys to show up this Saturday with your dancing shoes. And if you don't know how to dance, don't worry, we'll teach you. Just show up. So hope to see you there. Now we're going to have Sarah to announce some of the festival vendors.
Again, buenos dias. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mayor and their team. And thank you for Ella and HLAC to have me here today. I'm really excited about the vendors, the support, and the food. So let me start with our non-food vendors that are lined up this Saturday will be Alpha Resilience, Ceci's Jewelry and More, Handcraft Island, J&J Hats, John Ollis Artwork, LC Creation, Luigi's Accessories, Pastelillos Variedad, Risa's Craft Cottage, Sharing My Designs. Now, for the non-food, for the food vendors, that is the delicious options that we're all gonna go have that day, we're gonna go for Bolis Fresitas Gourmet, Dina's Dominican, El Amigo Grill, El Rincón Criollo, Empanizas, La Cocina Cookie, La Cocina de Vero, Los Primos, P&G Catering, Smoke and Fire, the Water Ice family. On top of all this, which is, you don't understand, it's gonna be so good. I'm a foodie. We will include also activities for all the children, including bouncing house, free face painting, as well as 24 business nonprofit resources table. It's really important for us to be involved in our community, as you all know. We want to bring the resources, the food, the options for everybody. So yes, please come. Share some culture with us, share some food, some laughs. Vamos a sonreír. Let's have fun together. Now, thank you so much. Now, Cielo, with all the festival sponsors.
Thank you so much for having us. As one of the newest members of Ella and HLAC, I feel so honored to be here. So we first want to thank our presenting sponsor, Plastec, and we want to thank our Música on Perry Square and Rico Sabor sponsors, Mayor Joe Schember, Erie Insurance, Northwest Bank, Erie Retina Research, Diverse Erie, Erie County Gaming Revenue Authority. Your support has been incredible and has made this year possible. We also had many additional sponsors, too many to name here, that have helped so much in bringing this event to life. So to see our full list of sponsors, our entertainment lineup, and our vendors, please visit our Facebook event page, and we hope to see you out on Perry Square on Saturday. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your great job, Brandy, Eddie, Sarah, and Cello. Thank you also to the members of ELA and HELAC. Grateful to you for your services and all your contributions that better our city and our whole community. And I've enjoyed getting to know you over the last more than 3 years now. Thank you for your dedication, tenacity, and hard work these last many, many months to ensure that the Fiesta on the Square is a fun, family-friendly event that brings us all together to celebrate Erie's Hispanic and Latino culture and heritage. I look forward to seeing everyone this Saturday in Perry Square, and I will be there. Next, I want to remind everyone that today, starting at 5 p.m. at Liberty Park Rebish Investment Amphitheater, the Hero Day concert will be held with the band OAR performing. The concert is free, and that begins at 5:30 tonight. Also, the Hammett Health Foundation will host the Remote Area Medical, or for short RAM, clinic that will offer free dental, vision, and medical services. That will happen this Saturday, September 13th, and Sunday, September 14th. It's at the Center for Arts and Technology, it's ECAT for short, and it's located at 650 East Avenue. Those who want dental or medical care, or simply need a new pair of prescription glasses, should arrive early on Saturday or Sunday morning. Patients will be accepted on a first-come, first-served basis there. People can begin parking on the west parking lot at East Middle School at 101 Atkins Street. That starts Friday night or early Saturday morning at midnight. It would be roped off, and there will be security there as well. RAM staff will begin triaging people at 6 a.m. each day, Saturday and Sunday. No health insurance is required to be there. People don't even have to have any identification if they're coming for some service. So I encourage everyone that needs something done to consider that. So that concludes this week's press conference. Please continue to follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the city of Erie. We are now available for interviews, everyone who's up here. So thanks to everyone for being here and for watching on TV as well today. Thank you very much.